I'm just going to come out and say it. These gas prices are fake. You know that. I know that. The guy down the street knows it. We only import less than 10% of gas from Russia. How does gas prices overnight go up 30% and even more in other areas? I'll tell you how. Oil companies' greed. These companies are taking massive profits off the suffering of Ukraine and US citizens. The CEO of Pioneer came out and said this.
So if the president phoned you up, Scott, and said, you know what, we need some more oil, what are you going to say to him?
I'll tell him we have a pact with it's all about the shareholders. Our shareholders own this company. They want a return of cash.
They are only beholden to their stockholders, not to America. He and many other CEOs do not care about the well-being of America. But we already knew that. Ever since the 70s, businesses have started looking at profits rather than how to make America thrive. They only care how much they can squeeze us for. Right now, 64% of Americans, of working Americans, are living paycheck to paycheck. Let me repeat that, because that needs to sink in. 64% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. These companies are so disconnected from everyday Americans, I don't think they understand how this is going to affect us. They only see money to be gained. That they lost their patriotic duty long time ago to help America thrive. And not just the elite few that invested with them. To counteract this blatant corporate greed, it is time for the government to enter the oil industry. Take those land leases we gave out to them and actually put them to use. They have been hoarding thousands on thousands of them. It is time for America to enter the oil game. And that way, we will bring jobs, lower the gas prices, lower the effects of other nations holding gas over us, and become more independent overall, and bring competition to the oil field. We won't have these fat cats sitting in their towers looking down on us when they know America is making more oil and can make it cheaper. In the long term, we need to start investing in renewable energy, primarily nuclear. I said it in a previous video. We will be leaving the next generation with the cleanup of hazardous waste. But I know if we invest and we progress, we will find new ways to reuse the hazardous waste or become more efficient so we leave less of it. I know the transition will be hard for many Americans, but the popular choice is not always the right choice.